Do we have 20? You know what I'm saying? Like, he might have, I don't know. Fresh got some hits, though. That's
What
all.
was our other topics we was talking about today?
Just the Kobe appreciation now.
Okay.
I got some stuff written down.
I ain't write down shit. I'm a freestyle.
Oh, no, I just talking about just, like, topics. Because, Kobe my favorite player. I know, like, his stats and everything. But I just want it to be good so I can be like, 'cause I'm the
Man,
one
I didn't win,
narrating it and stuff.
bro. I didn't win. I didn't win Kobe crazy, man. And he wasn't even one of my favorite players. I just like to show respect. I didn't, and over the years, I mean, you can ask Gerald, anybody who know me. I always hated the Lakers. This was way before Kobe. All this, I didn't bought a Kobe little jacket. I didn't bought two Kobe. I got three Kobe hoodies, a Kobe sweater. Like I just been going crazy, man. Cause I just cannot. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I know. It's like Kobe after he won an Oscar, bro, for short film. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, second year. Like, that's amazing, bro. Like, but my
Yeah,
bad.
that's why yesterday I just showed all my appreciation, like everything I didn't bought, shirts I didn't bought and everything. I still ain't bought that jersey yet. I want the number 8 jersey, but they want $300 for it.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
I
Crazy.
paid 200. I paid 200 for them Allen Iverson Kobe's, and I thought they had the number 8 on the back of it. They got the number 3 on it.
Oh, man. Dang. That's a big difference. For me, I would be mad, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mad.
They should have had 8 and 20. Nice. 8 on one shoe and 24 on the other shoe. That'd be nice. But yeah, heck go
I
Kobe.
got I got the Laker Timberlands. Like I didn't went crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Kobe, you guys, Laker Timberlands. What they, purple or yellow?
They purple and then they like black at the bottom. Actually I wore them yesterday.
Them hard, bro. People
And
probably.
I got the Celtic Timberlands and I got the Houston Rocket Timberlands.
Oh, okay. You're in up, bro. All right, Kobe, a Hall of Famer, 18-time All-Star, 2 scoring titles, 15 All-NBA teams, 5, 12, 2 Finals MVP, 4 All-Star MVP. So that's Kobe accolades over 30. I think he had 30,000. This is the thing, bro. Kobe was amazing, bro. Kobe had how many points? My bad. I just want to get the exact. Kobe had 33,643 points, bro. How you score that many points in the NBA, bro?
Mm. And what number he was ranked at?
I think he was. I know he. I don't think he ever passed. Did he ever pass Carmelo? Yeah.
I don't know.
I was just talking to my dad about Carmelo. I'm like, he don't get a lot of credit either, bro. Like,
Yeah, but you know what? I'll tell you something. Before we get to come back to Kobe, Karl Malone, a lot of people don't like him because he elbowed Isaiah. A lot of people, they like
people from
Detroit.
exactly.
Yeah, they don't like him because he elbowed Isaiah. They ain't gonna never let that go. And he ain't really show no remorse after he did it. So they don't like him because of that.
Malone like 265. Like he's strong, bro. Like
They ain't never won the ring. So when you elbow Isaiah, you never won a ring. Ain't nobody gonna like you.
true. No, it was Kareem is first, Karl Malone second, Bryant third, Kobe fourth, and Jordan fifth. That's the top 5 scoring.
Okay, I figured that. I figured that's how it was.
So,
But I know I didn't write nothing down, but I want to say these 2 things. Okay, I remember, and remember that '98 All-Star game when
yep.
him and Jordan went against each other. I was like 12 years old, and I watched that game. And in the first half, Kobe like kind of did his thing, and then at the end, Jordan kind of closed it out. But when I really, really found out Kobe was that guy, I remember I was 14. I was watching the Lakers was playing Indiana. I forget what game it was, and Shaq had fouled out, and he had came in. I think he scored like 16 in the fourth quarter. And when I seen that, I said, "This is a bad boy right here." And then the game 7 when they beat Sacramento, me and my dad was watching the game together. He wanted the Lakers to win. I wanted Sacramento to win. And he told me, he said, after the game was over, he said, "I told you the Lakers was going to win that game." And I was just like mad and upset. Went to go take my shower and went to sleep for school the next day. So yeah, man, like just thinking of all that, those memories. And then, like me and Gerald been friends for like 23 years. and he is a diehard Kobe fan. Like, I remember when Kobe was fighting his rape case, like Gerald was like really, really sick about that. Like he was really like upset. Like Kobe was his
Over,
man.
bro. Career about to be over.
Gerald loved Kobe. So that was kind of like, and then it was kind of like he was always my rival in everything we did. And it would be like when we have our debates, I was an Allen Iverson and T-Mac fan. He was a Kobe fan. So like whenever we had a debate, it'd be, well, Kobe got 3 rings and then I can never say nothing. So that's kind of like where the hate came from. Like, man, I can't, like, you know.
My brother was I was a T-Mac. And I ain't never argued with Iverson was better, but T-Mac, I was like, yeah, T-Mac's better than him, bro. Like, how many rings? I can't really say.
Right. And that's how it was. It would be.
I can't even argue, bro. I'm like, dang.
And then you would hit him, but then I hit back with him. But he had Shaq, you know, something to try to. Yeah, so yeah, man, that whole day, man, that was a tragic day, man. It was so bad for me, and I don't really want to talk about it, but I'm gonna say it like, that day I had went to work the night before because it was a Sunday, and my roommate, my cousin, we've been knowing each other for years, but anyway, he knocked on my door and he told me, Kobe, Dad, I said, man, get the fuck out of here. Like I didn't want to believe it. Then you know how you grab your phone and you look at Google and all that.
Yeah,
I
right?
didn't see nothing. So I said, man, this is some shit they made up. Dog, sure enough, I turned the TV on. It's just right there directly in my face. My whole mouth just dropped that whole day. I just felt so weird. I couldn't go to sleep. Like, I just couldn't believe that.
I think I turned it. Yeah, I turned it to one channel. I think it was, I always watch ESPN. It said Kobe Bryant had a helicopter accident or something. I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, right. And then I turned to CNN, the MSNBC. That's 3 times. I was like, dang. I was like shocked, bro. I didn't know what to say, bro.
Yeah, I was sick that day. And then like when I turned my NBA 2K on, they had it on there. And it really, really like made me feel bad because it was like out of all those years we would have our debates and people would say, you know, he got these rings, and I used to get mad and say little stuff, and then it just be like, then I remember another friend of mine, he had showed me a video. This was in last December, where he was at the game and he was dressed in regular clothes, and the guy was like, Kobe looked like he out there selling packs, and we was laughing about it. So maybe like a month after that, I hear that. So then it just really I don't know, man. It was just a weird feeling, a weird day.
Yeah, I'm still shocked. A year. Yeah, when was it a year? The 23rd?
The 26th.
26th, okay. I was thinking
I
like
remember
81 was that was 15 or 16 years after. That was the 22nd. I think that's the 22nd too. So around.
And then one more thing too. I remember when they played Portland in that game 7. Remember when they played Portland? Remember when he threw the alley-oop to Shaq?
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
I was sick.
They had Scottie Pippen. They had what's his name? I think they had Steve Smith, Damon Stoudemire, Rasheed, Sabonis. What was some memorable plays from Kobe? You think, like just plays, like passing, dunks, whatever?
Matter of fact, I was just watching like his top 10 plays, and they was playing against Portland, and they had Ruben Patterson guard him, and Kobe kind of like up fake and couldn't get the shot off, and just shot it, and it went in.
It was for the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm like, man.
And all his teammates picked him up. I mean, I think something like that. Like that's sounds crazy, bro.
I mean,
I know.
You got the 81-point game. You got the game with his last game when he scored the 60. So it was a lot.
Yeah, I just dunked on Dwight Howard. That's one of the plays I remember. The shot you said on Ruben Patterson, and remember they was calling Ruben Patterson the Kobe stopper at that time.
Yeah, they was.
Oh, he's calling himself that he was icing his feet to some the Kobe stopper. Kobe.
Man, he get his ass out of here.
Yeah, Kobe was getting him out of here. What else? What about we just said the best. What's the thing his best game was? I know it's a lot of them, but I know you got the 81, but you got the 62 3/4 too. I mean,
and I was mad at Phil Jackson for not putting him back in that game. I thought he was gonna break that record.
People got talking about some Kobe ain't want to be labeled as like he was already gonna get hated on anyway. I would have went for 80. Forget what everybody talking about.
I seen some bullshit on internet yesterday on one of Gerald posts. They talking about he was never the best player. I'm like, that is crazy.
That's because they look at the stats, bro.
But
I
I'm
think
saying, but you
Brian
see
was
how
a
the
good player like 2010 on, and then I ain't gonna hate, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but he didn't have a jump shot till like 2010, bro. Like,
right? But you notice how the narrative always changed, right? Like when you when you use the ring argument, they want to try to make it like it's stats. Then when you look at stats, they want to say rings. So it's like everybody want to pick their spot when they use rings.
you made that point on you said that about the I think you said something about Joe Montana, and you told me about that too.
Right. He 4-0. Tom Brady 6-3, but they say Tom Brady to go. But in the NBA, Jordan is 6-0. LeBron been to however many he been, and he had 4 final losses, but they still say he the GOAT.
Yeah, exactly. But Brady and I
I
think
don't get it.
yeah, exactly. And it's similar. They similar too, because Montana basically had a short career. Jordan had a longer career than LeBron. LeBron got the longevity and Brady. They both got the cumulative stat. It's the same thing, but they both lost. Count it. I don't know.
Man, I hate to switch. I know we was talking about Kobe, but I'm gonna switch the subject for just a hot second. Yesterday I was watching Undisputed with Skip and Shannon, right?
Yeah.
And Antonio Cromartie and Shannon Sharp was giving Tom Brady his credit, but they was also saying that, the defense did what they did. Skip want to give all the credit to Tom Brady. He the reason this and that. They was going back and forth. Antonio Cromartie and Shannon Sharp was getting mad. They was getting so irritated with him.
Ari was on there.
Yeah, Antonio Cromartie, yeah.
Oh yeah, Kamari, that's my thought. He was a good corner, bro.
He's a pick. He pieced to pick off Peyton Manning so much.
He did. No, Peyton Manning don't like that.
Peyton Manning, my favorite player. So I know all the failures of his career. So
Yeah.
don't let me even get
That's
started.
that's definitely they gave Tom Brady problems to the Jets when they had Revis and Kamari. That's two good corners on both sides. But yeah,
Yeah, luckily, we better be lucky for Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, because it wasn't for them two. Tom Brady probably had about 11 rings. Oh
exactly.
yeah, Big Ben too.
Yeah, Big Ben too. So what's your best? I mean, what you think is best game? Well, you got I got the 81 point game.
Yeah, it got to be the 81-point game, because if you remember when he played in that game, they were down most of that game.
Yeah.
But then the last game they was down too. So, but I think the 81-point game is his best game.
Yeah, Kobe just the Mavericks wasn't that good defensively. Well, they said the Raptors wasn't. The Mavericks was terrible on defense, bro. I don't know how they even made to the finals in '06, bro. Yeah. Um, the best. What about playoff? You could think any play. What's the best playoff? I should say playoff moment because he got a playoff game. He consistently scoring 30. But is it the game where Shaq fouled out? Is that his best moment or?
That I'm not gonna say that's his best game, but that was the game when I seen and I said that, because a lot of times when he played with Shaq, a lot of people will say like, well, Shaq this and Shaq that, but you got to think like Shaq had dominant finals, but you got to look at the playoffs before getting to the finals. Kobe had a couple of series where he did a little more than what he did. He had,
First series, it was like 2-0-1.
yeah, but I'm saying that Indiana series showed that stamped his name and made me say, you know what, this boy bad, because you can't just say, oh, because he got Shaq. But when Shaq fouled out, when I looked to say, you know what, that he finna be something.
Then I think the 40 point. That's what I thought too. That 40 point game against the first game in the finals against Orlando. I think he had 40 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and that's when they ended up beating them 4-1. That was his first ring without Shaq. So I think that was his biggest moment. I mean, his biggest moment was winning in '09. I think. Yeah. And I was talking about that too, bro. I was talking to my dad about Kobe, how much he'd been through. So first he came in rookie balling threes, and then you got the Shaq shadow. You playing in the Shaq shadow, nobody giving you credit. Then you can't win without Shaq. He didn't make the playoffs. Then he got bounced in the first round twice, and then got blown out in 39 in the finals against the Celtics. So imagine how much he like mentally tough you got to be to come back and more like.
Then you got to remember they got swept by Dallas too. Remember?
No, they did in 2011. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they got swept by. Dang, they did get swept by Dirk and them. And Kobe came back from that. And then Achilles, he still came back and played 3 more seasons, even though it was like half seasons. But
Yeah, I thought, yeah, he tough, man, to even play like that.
yeah, one more thing, bro. What's his best season to you, bro?
Uh,
Because remember Shaq 3 when Shaq was kind of hurt and he scored 9 games in a row. That was good. And then 09, the 81 point game, he scored and he had 35.
I think we got to go with the year he had the 40-point games like that.
Yeah, I go with 0-3. He had a lot of assists. He got a high percentage, like from three. I think he got almost 40%. Steph Curry status, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's Kobe, man. That was a good 14, 15 minutes.